Congressman Massey and I went to the Department of Justice to read the unredacted Epstein files, and we learned there were 6 wealthy, powerful men that the DOJ hid for no apparent reason. These men are Salvatore Navora, Zorab Mikoladze, Leopig Leonor, Nicola Caputa, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, CEO of Dubai Ports World, and billionaire businessman Leslie Wexner, who was labeled as a co-conspirator by the FBI.
That was Congressman Ro Khanna dropping some serious truth bombs about the Epstein files, alongside Representative Thomas Massey. If you just watched that, you're probably as fired up as I am. They went into the DOJ, peeked at the unredacted stuff, and found out 70 to 80% is still blacked out. And those 6 powerful men whose names were hidden for no good reason, now out in the open. But this isn't just names, it's about connections, cover-ups, and why the elite always seem to skate free. Let's break it down step by step. First off, let's talk about these 6 guys and their ties to Jeffrey Epstein. Starting with Leslie Wexner, the billionaire behind Victoria's Secret, and a retail empire that includes Abercrombie & Fitch and Bath & Body Works. Wexner's relationship with Epstein goes back to the late 1980s. Epstein was introduced as a financial whiz, but warnings came early. His own advisor called him a rat who couldn't be trusted. Yet Wexner handed over the keys. Power of attorney, trusteeship of his foundation, the works. Epstein managed billions for him, and they were so tight that Epstein even got involved in Wexner's personal life. The FBI labeled Wexner a co-conspirator in their files. Officially, Wexner cut ties in 2007 after Epstein's first conviction, but emails show they were still chatting in 2008. Wexner has denied any wrongdoing, but survivors like those in the OSU abuse case linked to similar networks are demanding answers. Was Wexner just a client, or was there more? The redactions suggest the DOJ thought so. Next, Sultan Ahmed bin Sulayem, the Emirati billionaire and CEO of DP World, a massive Dubai-based logistics firm handling ports worldwide. This guy's correspondence with Epstein spanned years, even after Epstein's 2008 guilty plea for soliciting a minor. Emails dug up show them swapping business deals, political contacts, and yeah, creepy comments about women. Bin Sulayem reportedly visited Epstein's infamous private island, and in one bombshell message, Epstein wrote to him, "I loved the torture video." What the hell? Bloomberg and others reviewed these. It's not just chit-chat, it's networking at the highest levels, blending sex, power, and global commerce. British investors even paused deals with DP World over this. Bin Sulayem's camp claims no wrongdoing, but why hide his name if it's innocent? Now, the other 4 are murkier, which only adds fuel to the fire. Salvatore Nuara. Search for him and you get crickets. He's mentioned in just one Epstein document, no public profile, no clear affiliation. Same for Zorab Mikoladze and Leonik Leonov. 0 details on who they are or how they link to Epstein. Are they business associates, island visitors, or something darker? The DOJ admitted these names were redacted improperly, but without more, it's like they're ghosts in the machine. And Nicola Caputo? There's an Italian politician by that name who was in the European Parliament from 2014 to 2019, now in regional government in Campania, but no confirmed tie to Epstein, yet. If it's him, why mention a Europol in US sex trafficking files? If not, who's the real Caputo? These unknowns scream cover-up, because if they're nobodies, why redact them at all? Why are powerful men like these always protected? This isn't just random, it's patterns we've seen time and again. Consider this. Was Epstein really just a lone pedophile, or was he running a full-blown honeypot operation? Survivors describe cameras everywhere, on the island, at the ranch, in his homes, capturing elites in compromising positions. Who stands to gain from that? Intelligence agencies, perhaps? After all, Ghislaine Maxwell's father was a known Mossad agent, and Epstein himself boasted about CIA connections. And those files scrubbed under Trump's FBI in March. Pure coincidence? or a deliberate move to safeguard assets who pull the strings in politics and business? Then there's this so-called Epstein class. Isn't it essentially an elite club where accountability evaporates? Kana hit the nail on the head. A shadowy network of billionaires, CEOs, and politicians swapping favors and burying scandals. Look at Wexner's influence shaping Ohio politics, or Bin Sulayem controlling global ports. Redact their names, and you're not just hiding individuals, you're shielding the entire system. Why? Doesn't exposing one risk unraveling the whole web? And Epstein's suicide in jail, with cameras conveniently off and guards asleep. Another coincidence? Or something more orchestrated? At the core, isn't this government complicity designed for total control? The DOJ sits on 3 million pages, yet 80% remains redacted. Survivors name abusers outright, but those statements just vanish. Is it really incompetence? Or is it calculated? These powerful men fund campaigns, lobby for favorable laws, even own the media. They rewrite the rules to remain above them. In a system where billionaires pay less in taxes than teachers, why would we expect real justice for the most heinous crimes? Doesn't this protection just lock in the status quo, letting elites rape, abuse, and escape while everyone else faces the full force of the law? Wrapping up, Kana and Massey are heroes for pushing this, but we've only scratched the surface. If 2 hours revealed 6 names, what horrors await in the full unredacted files?